This is KUGAN CASSIUS for iFull TV in association with MTK Global. It's the morning after.
Good morning.
Yeah, it looks like we're outside. We're actually not. Frank, just kind of sum it up for me last night. The majority of people that we can see believe that Tyson should be coming home with that green and gold belt.
Well, I think all the respected people I know are respected in boxing. Everybody thought he won the fight. I certainly thought he won it. I was very, very disappointed with certainly the Mexican judges scoring. I mean, how on earth he gave the first 4 rounds to Wilder, I don't know. I think Showtime had him about 5-1 up after 6 rounds. So I don't know what fight he was watching. I spoke to Charlie Giles, who's the president of the Boxing Board of Control, and he's supporting us and will be formally writing to the WBC to ask for a rematch. And I'm quite sure Mr. Suleiman, being the proud Mexican he is, he would want to make sure that that there was a rematch, in as much that his judge got it wrong. The Mexican judge official got those first rounds scoring they were totally inaccurate.
I mean, it was said that if kind of Tyson could keep away from Wilder in that respect, the longer that went on in the fight, that Tyson would have the better chance. But I mean, it proved yesterday that Tyson kind of had to go through that 12th round in particular. I mean, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, it seems like in any other given situation, whoever's getting nailed by that shot isn't getting up.
You tell about his heart. I mean, there's a couple of things. One was like, somebody said it was like you'd had 15 pints of Stella and you was out, and suddenly you found out your wife found the code to your phone and was unlocking it the way he jumped up. And then the other one says like the rebooting of the Terminator. I mean, he just jumped up, didn't he? I mean, and took the fight to him.
And won the rest of the round.
I mean, he is some ballsy guy. I mean, he's got like this heart. And I genuinely feel sorry for him, because for me it would have been the greatest comeback certainly in boxing, in my time in boxing, when you look at what he's been through. And in some ways I feel he's been robbed from that perspective. And he's still undefeated. But that was it wasn't right. It wasn't right. And you think about the whole thing around this fight, all the negativity that was all thrown on it. Won't sell tickets. It's not selling. They sold 8,000 tickets. It was the second highest gate that they've ever taken for boxing, generating gate they've ever taken in boxing, at the Staples Centre. 18,000
was it, Frank?
I'm talking about the money.
Oh, money, yeah, but crowd-wise, yeah.
Yeah, so that's number one. Number two, was that it was going to be a boring fight. When have you ever seen Tyson Fury in an exciting fight? That's what it was. And obviously, to start with, the fight was never going to happen. All these things happened. And it was good, and I think and for Tyson, I'm thrilled for him. I'm thrilled where he's got himself to, and I'm thrilled that the fans got such a fantastic night's entertainment. It was just brilliant. It was one of the most exciting fights I've seen, and dramatic fights for many years.
List me some reasons why there may not be a rematch.
There's only one reason. That would be if Deontay and Wilder didn't want it.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. Because Tyson wants it. The fans would want it. Why wouldn't you want it? Why wouldn't anybody want to see that?
What's the chances of that rematch happening in the UK?
I don't know. It's all about generating money. I would think now you're going to get Vegas would definitely want to get involved now. That's without a doubt the best heavyweight fight I think that's been in the States since Lennox Lewis and Klitschko, which was ironically at the same venue. But that was 15 years ago. That was certainly the best fight since then.
I mean, obviously we're at the back end of 2018, Frank, but when will it be clear what the situation will be? I know it's early, the fight was only last night.
Out in the next few, very quickly we'll pound out where it's going to happen. But Tyson also, he's got a little bit of a break now. He's had a real tough 14 months in the gym. He's been constantly working, as you can see, and it's paid off. And maybe a little bit more ring rust out of him. Who knows? It might have changed. I mean, when he got clipped at the end, that big knockdown. That was because he just got caught after he threw a great shot himself. Why commit himself? I thought he was brilliant. I really thought he fought well. And I mean, how many people get up from fights like that? That's what good chins are. That's when you say somebody's got a chin, and they can get up from that. But, you know, probably one of the most devastating heavyweights ever for a lot. You know, Wilder. When you look at, I'm talking about him as a knockout artist, devastating puncher, no doubt about it.
Shelley Finkel was saying in the press conference yesterday that
before or after?
After.
Go on.
He was saying that Tyson, that was the best Tyson Fury. So if there's a rematch, that's as good as it's going to get for Tyson Fury. But for Deontay Wilder,
well, then that shouldn't stop the rematch, then, should it? That's what he thinks. We'll soon see. I thought as times, you know, when he knocks him down, when Deontay knocks him down, and he done the old cutthroat thing. I think Tyson got up and then won the round. And also, I think was it the 7th round when he got knocked down. Tyson came out and won that next round. He won the round. So you know, it's a natural rematch. It's a natural rematch.
Well, it's definitely a natural rematch now. But Frank, are you kind of concerned that obviously, I mean, Joshua will kind of push on his side and Hearn will push on their side to re-enter negotiations with Wilder?
I'm not concerned at all. They won't want to fight Wilder. Why does he want to fight Wilder? They're going to fight him. I mean, I'm hearing through the grapevine that it was first thought it was, you know, Dylan White, which we all know. But then I'm hearing about this Usyk. Then I'm hearing they're leaning towards Usyk now for this show they've got in April. Maybe they're going to do that. I don't know. If they do, if I was Deontay White, if I was Dylan White, I'd be pissed off. But whatever. We know to fight the fans, but you cannot disregard Tyson Fury. The two best heavyweights in the world fought last night. And showed why they're up there. Anthony Joshua, to be the best heavyweight now, has got to fight one of those guys and beat them. And everyone knows that Tyson Fury won that fight. So if he fights Deontay Wilder, he's still fighting the second best. He's not fighting the number one.
Any indication on how the pay-per-view went in the UK?
No idea yet. No idea yet. We're still waiting.
And a word on Anthony Yard, Frank. Obviously, I know you spoke about it before.
There. So we had an opponent for him, and the opponent pulled out. That was on the Tuesday. So we rushing around, obviously matchmakers trying to get another fight. Got an opponent on the Wednesday, but we were told on Thursday morning that the commission had a cut-off point of California Commission, a cut-off point of Tuesday for final submissions of what the bouts were. Therefore, the fight couldn't go ahead. Nobody informed us of that. We were unaware of that, and we were pissed off. So I met with the commission. We went for it, and we found this guy, Israel Dufus, you know, last-minute opponent, and they said that he couldn't fight. You know, he's not licensed and so forth. And we transpired he actually was licensed by the Californian Commission, had a medical, three pieces were missing off the medical: eyesight test, blood test, and neurological test. We got all those done overnight on the understanding that this guy Anthony Foster, who's the commissioner here, said that he could fight if we cleared it. He changed his mind, and that's what happened. So it's totally outrageous. They're the worst commission, and I've been all over the world. It's the worst commission I've ever been involved in. Like amateur night out, full of their self-importance. They were terrible. And Anthony Yard came out here, brought some fans out here, his family out here. They all paid to come out here, paid to fight for this to happen. Just amateur night out. They were a crap commission. And I was absolutely disgusted with how Harry was treated. Awful.
You look to add him on any of the remaining cards you have for 2018?
We'll sort out. But, I'll see him when I get back. We're flying out today, so back tomorrow. Excuse me, Tuesday. And we'll sort out what we're going to do. He's. It's a shame for him. He trained all this time. He's been here for 10 days. It's not right. You don't do things like that. And in the meantime, you can't get hold of anybody who's involved proper from the promotion. We weren't getting straight answers about it. It was just getting the run around. And
I heard.
We weren't happy. We weren't. I mean, we were giving a run. It's not bullshit. We're not crybabies. It's just not right. You don't treat people like that. And they didn't do the right thing. They then tried to fob him off with $275 for tickets to watch the fight.
I heard about this as well.
Class act that is, isn't it?
Okay, Frank. Got a little. Sorry. We've got a press conference here with Tyson Fury, kind of just reflecting on last night. So that's going to due to begin. But we'll catch up
Go
again.
from there, mate, and I'll see you when you get back.
Back in the UK, no problem. Right?
Stuff.
Top man.